How well do you know your friends? Choose wisely. Life and death decisions will be in their hands.
We're gonna get in trouble.
Who do you think is coolest under pressure? Swipe left and right to shuffle through the cards. Swipe up on the one you want to play. You couldn't decide on this one. No single player came out on top.
Oh, what? The ripple effect. Oh, Jesus. Every choice.
You chose yourself for coolest under pressure. You know I'm a nurse, right? I have to respond to codes. Who's the coolest under pressure? Me.
Under pressure.
Me. Once it's you got it ready, like take the 2 bags out. Otherwise it's
Have that bag open. That target. That's a trash bag, by the way. So put your trash in. Don't take them out.
oh yeah, okay.
All right. Well, this ain't gonna end well. Yeah, that did not end well. Oh gosh. We're both like doing this, we're like, huh.
Studying. Going backwards for push key.
You ready for this?
Of course not.
That's easy. Play. Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box. You must have a majority vote to progress the game. Play a takeover card to lock out your friends and seize control of a choice. You'll start with just one card. Earn more by completing searches and QuickTime events. For this choice, you can use your takeover for free. Why don't you give it a go? Just tap the takeover button during the choice to take control.
Did you tap it?
It's a tutorial, Michael. Okay.
Oh, you have control of it, so you gotta decide. Confident or are you cautious? And you just gonna walk into it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. You're gonna get us killed.
First.
Why does the black guy gotta go first?
Stick together.
I agree with that.
It always ends well if you don't stick together.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Okay.
Whoever hits it first wins a takeover.
Oh.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
What do you think?
Ah, you suck! You want us to die! She wants us to die!
So far, so good. We found somebody. She's shaking.
Yeah, no. Should have checked. You need to be cautious about this.
Take over then. We have to agree, or yeah.
Oh my god. We gotta be cautious. Jesus.
So far, my decisions have not gotten us killed.
Well, so far it's just the start of the game. You like in the third or fourth decision thing here.
Heads up now!
There you go.
To shoot, everyone must move their pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Let's say we don't shoot.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Yeah, we'll
Hey,
see.
hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her!
Please help me, please. Yeah.
Commanding.
Hands up! Hands up! I'm not gonna say it again!
You must make the choice. Commanding or threatening?
It's not worth it. It's over. The hunt for the tracker came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first
Those are all your
responders.
choices.
More on the story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that there is no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves.
My guess is he's not really.
These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty, and instead, sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
I don't know.
Finn, you have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Said that. He didn't.
Oh, he's
happy
smart.
with that decision.
Oh no. He's excited
Who do
about
you
that.
think is the most trusted? One name came out on top. Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
5 years later.
I am Let's take a look at our very own villain, Jonathan, the Trapper. Sucker's been on the death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are up. Pull the button, you're up.
So, yeah, man, am I going to feel like I can't find this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? I should have got messed up as a kid. And I no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you. But ain't no cops got that by invitation, you know. Look at Marty. Promotion to homicide, metal, works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's just really the rest of us down here. This has evidence. If who knows what else?
Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Squeeze them.
We're drinking tea up in this muchacho. How do you like that? I like them apples.
Somebody messaged.
I know.
Who was saying?
That's me.
Huh?
Promoting.
Morning, everyone. Cutting up there, John Jones's. We're quickly racking up red names on this board. I tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the
I think
reputation
like
of built
actors.
this precinct.
Just
Right
what
here,
Marty the
into
Magician.
3D. Like, not
Yeah.
any of them, but the villain, he looked familiar. Like I've seen him like as a person.
Well, they did that in the last game. This is the same studio that did Until Dawn.
That's pretty cool, though, I think, when they do that. Casey Cassidy, I think that's her. I think she's somebody that's been in stuff before.
Calvary?
Everyone knows I only reported because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments, learning something.
You doing okay?
What's she gonna do? Anxious?
No,
Honest?
no, not really. I feel like it's some big cosmic joke that Dick has my future in sweaty romance.
I know it feels like that, but gotta count them. So just remember, keep a wide berth of cab. No blow.
Restrained. I don't know why we would say, yeah, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks.
The guy who's trying to help us out.
Thanks, Dad.
Boy, she got butt. Look at her butt. Oh my God. They rendered her butt big.
You're scoping that out, aren't you?
She's like,
Morning.
I walk like
I'm
these
not
should
supposed to
her
comment
butt
on
out.
ongoing alternative investigations.
He's younger people.
I'm sorry, sis.
Don't.
She's got long eyelashes too.
I have no doubt he didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intention. The facts speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sis.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things. You do. You got me?
Yes, sis, of course.
I don't believe that. But I know the trap's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Know when you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Interesting choice. I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to his execution, would you?
No, we are playing the trouble part, so I feel like we should just keep
Finn's
it.
execution can't come soon enough.
A whole lot of folks agree. I know it.
I'm gonna guess none of those folks are looking forward to a good night's sleep as much as I am. The fact that he's still breathing keeps me up at night.
Dun dun dun.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thanks for talking to me so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a preview?
I don't know if that's the actor's name or just the character name.
Be strategic.
Great.
They'll probably say it at the end of the game during the credits.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Which one do you think?
Feel optimistic.
Sure. What are we
I
trying
know
to
how to
do?
get what I need. Call you after.
She's going to meet her client. Going to meet the trapper.
What's she trying to get out of?
This is like
Your
last
attorney
year.
says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes. This round and I'm out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We're just kids. We trusted them. But I forgive them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've been in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm a liar. 37.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them. The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did?
Frustrated.
No, because I'd be giving him info. I say dismiss it.
I'm sorry, Finn, but your time is up.
Wait, please, Miss Graves.
We're done.
It was Adam. Adam Jones.
Let him talk it. See?
I'm listening.
He was my friend. Went through the same hell as me. He killed me. It was Adam, not me.
Does Adam not exist?
Let's do curious.
I'm listening. But you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we see some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from them when I got out of there. Then a couple of years later, centuries, I can find out. Adam tracks me down online. He keeps writing and bringing up all that old shit from me.
That's interesting.
He says he knows exactly.
Yeah, I know. Like how are we gonna
I
watch?
believe him. I don't think he's actually killed. It would make sense if he's the killer. Or it's just tricky. But it almost seems like he let them catch him, so why would he? He seems like a smart serial killer, so why would he do that?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Leminski running an orphanage. Fox in the hen house. I have no idea what it was like in there.
Only when my battery's low.
Well, that's what he called it.
I can't see.
I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found him?
No.
No. I mean, I know I'm running on like low power
I'm
mode.
not even sure if the orphanage is still
That
standing.
was kind of too. Oh,
So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start
I'll
someplace.
just switch sides if you and let you plug it in later.
Where?
It's not time. It's better if I draw you a map.
This decision is down to the friend you voted as most trusting.
Oh,
You can play with more two people.
gotta make the choice.
Hey! What's going on?
No.
Call for help.
What's happening out there?
Hurt you, you would already reached
It's not as much fun when you don't know what you do,
Oh, he's out of his cuffs.
Yeah.
Should have grabbed the pepper spray. We should have grabbed the pepper spray. Why didn't we grab the pepper spray? Oh shit! Oh shit! I got him. Oh! Yeah, I kicked him in the dick.
Settle down. Take it easy.
You weren't even paying attention.
I got her nose is like stuffed up.
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas at gunpoint, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana? Your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever. Finn, why bring me out here?
Tell the judge about Adam Jones.
Fandom.
Grant Finn a temporary
Because I don't know if we get that.
and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the
Get them back.
inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the trapper. And if he dies, the trapper is still out there.
We get a massive backup.
I think we should be supportive.
Be supportive?
About him not getting the death penalty. I don't think he killed those people, so if I were her, even though he tried to assumed he tried to attack me, I would still want justice to find the real killers.
Yeah, we can do supportive.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Who is the most persuasive in an argument?
I don't know.
Yeah! I'm persuasive.
I'm actually more persuasive, but he's more stubborn, so I'm more persuadable. So
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. That's it.
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth. Or at least some version of it. So far it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead
This
for
guy looks
years.
familiar.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Frustrated?
Yeah, I agree.
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
Only the friend you voted as most persuasive can make this choice.
Oh.
You have to figure out what's the best way to persuade him.
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it?
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide
Flizzy.
and let him know.
Good call. And
Nice work, Flizzy.
Don't thank me yet.
Fizzy. Fizzy Pop. Jiffy Pop. Ace in the hole. Ooh, trophies. We get them. "43 hours until Finn's execution."
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
Restrained?
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. That I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
You think it's dismissive?
I'm just covering every possibility.
I'm playing her
and Judge
character.
wants
This is what
this
she
thing
would do.
airtight. Double airtight.
She,
He's
I
granting
believe
a
she's
temporary
somebody who
release
follows
into
the
police
law.
custody to help
She
find
wants to
Adam
make
Jones.
sure, because this guy tried to attack
Finn
her.
tells
She wants to
me
make sure
Leminski had a
that she's
secret
a prosecutor,
room at the
that
orphanage.
she's convicting the
Called it
right person, and the right
Playroom,
person's
where
going to be put to
he
death.
held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Not just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain
Wandering
this?
his eyes out
Letting
loud,
this scumbag out of his cell.
I got nothing to hide.
He went through hell Las Palmas. He hated the police.
I'm sure I
Even
checked
found
those
his way to
bodies.
another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it. 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I'd like to hear it from Marnie.
I think I'd like
she's
to
a
hear
very
from
professional
Detective
person.
Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her.
Who would you describe as the bravest person amongst you?
Wow, really? How were you out there next to that little caterpillar by the door?
Almost passed it. Who's the one decided to go through the front door?
A break-in in progress.
Yeah, you went through the front door, but it was too late. Right there.
Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
Coffee constant.
There's some cough drops out there. I probably should take some more medicine, because I was just tea that I brought. When it comes up to the next decision, the decisions aren't timed, right?
Some of them are.
Is this one timed?
I mean, we could also do this.
Okay. I'm just gonna go make me some what you call it, tea, real quick.
All right.
Medicine tea.
Do what you need. I guess I will entertain the audience. So while she goes and gets tea, as you guys chill. What do you think of this game? Got my Tails blanket here. It's old. Tails of Zilia. Tails of Zilia blanket. So how are you guys liking it so far? Hopefully everything sounds good. Shouts out in the audience if the audio levels are in sync and are good and all that jazz. I want to make sure. I'm going to make sure here. Hold on. I want to make sure. You guys can hear the fan from my PS4. Maybe I should put on my headset. Do it that way. Get a mic in here. Hopefully it's not too distracting. That's my biggest fear of this. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's see. So it's not really an option for audio. Guess we'll figure it out as we play along. But yeah. Like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you're new to the channel and you're enjoying what you're seeing, you're more welcome to hit that follow button as we are on the road to 200 followers. Somebody out there could be number 174 and help an up-and-coming streamer like yours truly out. And here she comes. Here she comes.
Hello, sorry about that.
Here she comes.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I might do something real quick. I'm thinking, because we're getting this the fan echo in here. Could you hear that? The fan echo. Yeah. I'll try something real quick.
The fan from the PlayStation?
Yep. I'm gonna try something real quick. Gonna try something real quick today. Hey, hey. Sorry. This works out. If I do it this way and on and have fix my hair for starters because my hair is going all over the place. Fix it to where I do it this way. Damn it.
Your couch does this because you sit in the middle of it like that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, say something.
Hello. Say something.
You have to speak up when you say it.
Well, this is about the last I can talk, so. My voice is kind of out.
Okay, anyways, we're going back into it.
Sure, you want coffee?
Okay, anyways, we're going back into it. Let's...
You might scoot over so you're not sitting on top of me? Thank you.
Just trying to keep you in the play.
Let's search the area. What do you think? Or you want to go in the trailer?
Yeah, let's search the area. Search this area. Figure this out. Obviously, there's a dog in the... It's in the trailer, apparently. I think. She was on the side of the trailer, right?
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
Yeah, they can hear the TV. It's just the background echo because we were getting it through the camera. We're trying something different here.
I can barely see.
Alright. That's a nice-ass trailer.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. When you spot them, use your pointer to highlight them before the timer runs out. You'll win a takeover for every clue found. These clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Where's me? Oh, shit. Alright. You found 2, I found 1. CSI. Spiral found footprints. Hex found the wire cutters. 'Cause I'm cool like that. Like I said, that is a really nice looking trailer.
Help me. Oh, shh. Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please.
Most a lot of stories end.
What's happening?
In a bar and I was dead.
That's why you don't go to bars. Who goes to bars anymore? Hex voted Hex for his choice. What? Okay.
There's a best under pressure here.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer. Oh, crap.
Oh God! Oh my God, get me out of there! Ah!
Shh, calm down, please.
Hurry!
Her hands. What's he do? They didn't blow up in her hand. It blew up out the damn window, right?
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
How did he get away?
How did Finn get away? I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Meow. Try to work together.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
Yeah.
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Anything else we can help you with?
Abs forensics.
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Cavalry, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Fuck you. Bye. I'm out.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
Yeah, let's do something tonight.
Yeah!
Girls
Party!
hang out.
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
Party! Party!
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'll take a pass. We'll,
Party
let me know if anything comes
pooper!
up.
Fair
Come
enough.
on.
Have a good one.
Be a bitch. Get in there. Get
Which
in
one
that
of your
stack.
friends keeps calm when emotions are running high?
It'll be important later, so
This
don't
is only-
fuck up.
So you know, this is only because I turn my emotions off when emotions run high. I have this ability to turn them off.
Don't fuck up, man. It's important.
Huh. A rat trap.
A rat trap?
Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage. After the murder, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed.
It's Danny Glover. No.
Second target, Frederick LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch and sayonara.
Suckers.
Third target, Father Rominsky. The trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie.
Ooh.
Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Becky's the chick, right? Hold on.
Yes, Becky's the girl.
Oh,
The
make
girl
sure.
we were talking to. Sergeant Riggs is the...
Okay, Becky Marley and Riggs is. Hold on. Okay, Riggs is like the official guy.
Yeah.
He's like the.
So is she going to call the commanding officer, or is she going to call the friend, which is who you're going to call? Becky didn't seem she wanted to help her too much, though. She kind of walked away, remember?
Well, that was just like. It wasn't like helping her, but it was like hanging
I
out.
don't think Becky is inclined to help. I think if we contact Sergeant Riggs, he might be actually inclined to help us.
But Becky is like, so far, she's been in the middle of 2 of these crimes that we witnessed. The one at the beginning and the one we just
aren't
saved.
you afraid she's involved?
If she's involved in what? Okay, if she's involved, like, do you think she's involved as like she could be a person behind it, or involved like she's like a victim?
She's covering it up.
I don't know about all that.
She's protecting whoever the killer is.
I don't know about all that because it doesn't seem like that. But
So you want to call Becky?
I say call Becky. Sergeant Riggs isn't reported to any of these scenes, but Becky has.
Exactly.
But
That's
that,
why he's non-biased.
But that, well, but that also.
He's also the one in charge of all the
he
other
could
officers.
be behind it too.
I doubt that.
He could be. He's the one calling his lieutenants and detectives and police officers to these scenes, like Becky.
Right, I'm gonna choose Riggs. If you want to override it, you're gonna have to use one of your little thingies. Because this decision is on you.
Becky Marnie.
Calling Becky.
I feel confident.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for calling so late, but I've just been going over the case files and... Do you mind if I run a theory by you?
I mean, she burned her fucking hand trying to save that lady.
I want to kind of go about it. I don't want to.
I found some file photos of rat traps at the crime scenes.
Yeah, that was the trapper's sick little calling card. We kept that detail out of the press.
Do you think it's possible that the real targets in each of the trapper killings were actually the first responding officers?
I suppose it's possible.
See? Suspicious.
Alright. Well, let's do suspicious then.
You don't sound too sure.
Well, what do you want me to say? We were all dirty?
I'm not accusing you, I'm just... Well, if you could tell me anything else that might help.
There's nothing to tell.
Okay. Sorry to bother you.
Have a good night, Miss Graves.
Told ya. Something's up with that girl.
Another note. Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marnie arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marnie feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something seems fishy.
Sniffles over here. Poor
Hopefully it's that medicine.
Poor girl.
stops it.
Uh-oh. State Park Cabin.
This is 125 at the
This is like the
1016.
scene from
Make an
Jason.
entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution
That game we
advised.
play.
I haven't played Friday the 13th in a while. I should.
Doesn't it look like it? Like the cabins out there?
Yeah. If a Voorhees killer came out, oh shit. We're running.
This is the police.
It's
Anyone here?
I'm doing this. Here, see, that's what I can
dun 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 dun.
Doesn't it look like those cabins? Like
Dun,
they,
dun, 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 dun,
they
dun,
used
dun.
the Friday the 13th stuff for this?
No, they didn't. That's two different game studios.
One thing CGI games don't have down yet. Dirt. Because there's no way that cabin would be that clean. There'd be dust all over the place.
Well, they had the dust floating particles floating in the
Yeah,
air.
but you know, like on the corners of the sideboards.
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
He has a pillow over his head. I think he's dead.
There's a light out there.
Ooh!
That means that's the trapper. So that means he's not dead. That's the trapper's thing. He called. Hey, the police officer responded.
Yeah, see, Becky's there again.
Hey,
She's
what's going on?
investigating. Yeah.
We got a problem.
What?
Victim's a cop.
Yeah,
What?
they're being
What
targeted.
happened?
I was just trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trapper style.
Police? Who? How?
It's Calvary.
What? No, that doesn't happen. That's ridiculous.
They're still sorting through the mess. Becky.
Oh my God.
That's the dick, right? That's the guy who's like.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you. From what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
God.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary
So
put a
wait,
whole
that-
clip in that wall, then hit one
So
thing.
that's...
Only blood here's his. And also Montesinos.
Oh, man.
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Fuck.
Calvary was the body. The other responder is somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, gotta find clues. Where's my thing?
Shit. God.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh, God.
10% battery.
Hold on. Still loading.
It's really him.
Do you want to switch?
Just hand it to me. You can reach.
Not. You had to switch. You'll have to switch with me.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
Yeah, make the choice.
I was home.
Alone?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
Fuck you. No.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Yeah, what do you have, like a bomb in his ear?
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Yay, the end of part 1, yeah. Okay, so let's see, what we got here?
I'm looking at the plot. It says Becky recalled how she helped catch the trapper. Okay. Felicity continued her discussion with the police. Later that night, Felicity examined the trapper case files. Officer Montesinos responded to a break in progress. Becky was summoned to the scene of a recent murder.
Yep.
Adam Jones. He's the guy who supposedly died in the Las Palmas orphanage. Becky is a rookie cop in the 3rd Precinct. Becky arrested the trapper and was promoted into homicide. She was later accused of mishandling evidence at the crime scene. They haven't really gone into that much.
The prostitute was okay, so the prostitute we need to be is probably gonna find. Yeah, Montesinos, he's deader than shit. Jack Calvary, yep. He's deceased. So I wonder if we called, well, no, it wouldn't be Riggs we call and he would save him. I don't know.
Calvary was the lead detective in the trapper investigation. He recently accused Becky of mishandling evidence. Calvary was murdered while in the company of an unidentified prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
See, something's up with Becky.
I don't know. She saved that one girl and fucking fucked her hand doing it. So it's like she didn't provide a good alibi. Well, yeah, because she's at home. That's kind of a hard alibi. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. What camera did she disturb? I didn't realize that part. So we are 1 hour into our stream. Do you realize that? Oh man. You ready to continue?
Hold on.
Continue into the descent into madness. Oh God. Boop, boop, boop. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Shout out in the channel.
I'm ready.
You ready to do this? Are you ready for this? Are you all ready for this? Part 2! Becky arrested Finn and saved his hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted in homicide under Sergeant Riggs. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at the court the same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Felicity invited Becky to home to review the case files. Becky refused Felicity's offer. Felicity reviewed the files on her own. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. How'd she know it was a hidden camera? Becky didn't provide a good alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Bum, bum, bum. You should have looked at the case files. Fuck. Why?
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
It's like we got fucking what's his face? American Idol. The announcer guy.
Simon Cowell?
No, that's.
Oh, you mean yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's what he sounds like. It's like
Who do
he's
you
doing
think
it for like a
is the
Law
most
and Order
loyal?
show.
This is a tie, really. No, this is true. I'm very loyal.
She is. It will be important later, so don't fuck
Hey,
it up.
Simon, how you looking out? Hanging in there. A lot of extra work whenever there's a
24
freak on the
hours.
loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up.
Yeah.
We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us.
Usually lose two
No
cops.
one here ever thought
No,
we'd
the
see
other-
the day that Jack
the other
Calvary
one
went
got
down
in-
for the count.
The investigator, CSI guy, he just got injured.
Well, let's be blunt. He
No,
wasn't
but
the
you
kind
had
to catch his flies
Officer
with
what's
sugar.
his foot and Jack
But he was one
Calvary.
of
Who's
us.
Jack Calvary? Wasn't he a
This
cop too?
atrocity
Yeah, and then there's
cannot
the
stand.
responder, but that responder I don't think was part of their precinct.
Yeah, it's a fucking trapper. I say curious.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? The call girl?
We got an APB out, and one for this Adam Jones, too. I'll keep you updated.
What's wrong with his neck?
Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Aw, come on. You believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm going to follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marney, I'm going to need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon.
I don't trust her. Something's up with Becky. I don't trust her.
Do we have a problem?
What?
Do you really think that I have something to do with this?
Becky, come on.
Oh, no, Tom. You come on.
Will you move, please?
Only the friend who is most loyal can make this choice.
It's up to you.
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Cavalry. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
Why are you pushing me, Tom?
What?
I don't get it. Are you trying to rile me up? You want to go a few rounds?
The hell?
Because I will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a threat?
Ooh, I'm sorry. He's doing his job.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
I say the orphanage. That's where they last saw Adam Jones. I say the orphanage. Unless you convince me otherwise. I'm going with the orphanage.
I think the orphanage is a smokescreen. I think we should investigate the first victim. In all murder investigations, they say you should always start with investigating the victims to discover more about the victim, to understand why the killer chose that victim.
But wouldn't Father Romansky be a victim too?
I don't know.
Because he died in that fire, and who said? Didn't he say, like, what's his face was the one who started the fire?
Okay, I don't want to do the orderly for sure. I kind of...
Yeah, I'm not...
I don't care about the orderly.
I'm with you there. Okay, he died in the fire. Father Romansky.
Who's the first trapper, first victim?
He was the trapper victim. He was
No, who was... See, investigate trapper's first victim. Who was the trapper's first victim?
Let's see, Rupert Walsh. Let's see, do we have him in here? I'm looking for him, hold on. We might not have any info on him yet. I don't think we have info on him. I don't think we have a biography on this guy. Alright. I'll tell you what. I'll agree with you. You want to go look at the first victim?
Well, if you're starting an investigation, you start from the first. That's how you investigate. You always start with the victim. I watched a lot of crime shows.
But this is like before, like.
She's starting from scratch, right?
The orphanage is like the origin of the trapper, and then
that's an assumption that the trapper is one of those two guys. What if it's not either one of those guys?
All right. I'll agree with you.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Alright. We'll see where this takes us.
Who do you think is the most honest?
This is an easy one. Look at TV.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, wait. I swiped and didn't choose. Because all it said was look at TV, and I tried to do this, and it didn't. It chose for me. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. That's who I would have chosen myself.
Punk. 11:16. 22 hours.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
Only the friend who is most honest can make this choice.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say
What
to you.
it said, I want to speak to your husband. He's dead.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your husband.
Yeah? Where was y'all when I called at 2 in the morning to get him to stop hitting me? Where was the cops then? Now you got a lot of questions for me. Maybe now I ain't got time for you. All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is you want to know?
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I'll say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
Ooh.
Somebody's following her.
Oh. Get him! Shit. Get him. God. Good job. God.
Hey! Hey! You wanna show yourself? Huh? What the hell do you want?
You can climb that.
This is 609. In pursuit of an unknown suspect. Average height. Dark hoodie.
My hand!
Who do you think is the most daring?
That's easy. Why won't it let me swipe? That's easy. I'm Scaredy Cat.
She is.
Marnie, headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
It looks like Adam Jones may have actually worked for the Undertaker.
Wow.
As far as I can tell, it seems to be after he supposedly died in that fire.
That's huge. So he's real.
There's more. Someone was on my tail.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, but they bolted the second I made them.
It could have been nothing. It's not exactly the nicest part of town.
Maybe. I'll see you at the house.
So now they're working together. So now Becky's acting like an innocent person.
Because I think she is. She scarred her hand, got chased down by some crazy person. I mean... 20 hours until his execution.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything. Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
Ooh. You want to loosen?
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
Oh, so we're here at the orphanage. Okay.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way.
It's not like I totally trust the guy, but I don't think he's the killer.
This room right in here. This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
The only other option is they're both into it. Those are things.
So you're saying that this is
like
this is
it's
his,
like
not
starting
some
to count down. I
squatters?
can't move anything.
Squatters wouldn't dare.
When you find something, it gives you pauses you from finding a no one right away. I guess to give time to the other person. I've noticed that. So of course you could play this with multiple people, just not. It doesn't have to be just 2 people.
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He was a pretty good one, too.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marty, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam.
Trapper's first target, he beat his wife too. The Undertaker. Another drunk.
Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
No good outcomes in a case like that. Surprised you couldn't see her kid, though. That's harsh.
That's Judge Vanstone.
You're kidding.
Think I'd kid about the man who sentenced me to die? A couple of weeks in, Mama Jones hung herself in her cell.
Christ.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Raminsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops, he knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
I'm getting suspicious of him.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. Thanks for hearing me out. After all this time, it's nice to tell my side of it.
Sure. Call anytime.
There is something else.
Yeah?
The hostage. You picked me up. Daniela Cardenas. Well, Daniela and her sister Izzy were with us at Las Palmas. We went through the same shit. Izzy never got over it. OD'd a couple of years later. Adam knew that Daniela would do anything to see Raminsky pay.
Son of a bitch.
My God. The hostage was in on it.
This is Officer 609. We're gonna need an APB on a new suspect. Daniela Cardenas. I repeat, we need an immediate APB. Cardenas was not a hostage in the Trapper case. She was a co-conspirator.
Center copy.
I'm gonna call Simon Hillary. If Daniela's sister passed through the morgue, he might be able to take up the case. You gonna be alright?
Only the friend who is most daring can make this choice.
Ooh.
I think it's time we all got out of here.
Hold up. I need to talk to you alone for a second. Just you.
Felicity, give us a minute.
Are you sure?
I'll be fine.
Hey.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around...
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I were a wire? Then you could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that? Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
I'm really curious.
You can override me if you like. I don't trust him. Something's off.
Sorry.
I cannot believe you're actually proposing this.
Yes, you can, because you know it's the only way to catch him. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
We will totally disagree on this because I do not want to let him go.
You're gonna make...
Absolutely not.
You're gonna make...
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
A mistake.
Oh, God.
That's totally on you. I'm not letting him go. You're crazy.
But we can find him.
How you gonna find him?
He could do it. Maybe.
Then what if he disappears and you can't find this guy? This guy could disappear just as easily.
Hey! Hey! You're not going anywhere, cowboy!
Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright.
She could lose her job. Unless she'd be a crooked
Maybe.
cop. He's a convicted killer.
I
Doesn't matter what her opinion is.
I
A jury
get
has
that.
convicted him and put him in jail. She has to prove with evidence that he's innocent. She's gonna just let him go and willy-nilly break the law.
I
She'd be no
get
better than a criminal. No. Not happening.
But I did want to hear, like, he didn't give enough detail for me to... That's why I decided to back out of it.
Okay, let's go to the orphanage. No.
If these killings are connected
I was
to
like, what
the
are you
Las
doing?
Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at
Lie
the
to
center
me.
of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
I have a suspicion that what's-his-face is actually Adam. Like, he's both people.
So you think they're doing a Prestige?
No, I mean, like, you know, like, no, what's that movie, like, where it's, like, multiple personalities? Like, he's actually both guys. Or
What,
something.
Split?
No.
Biggie Split? Oh, shit.
No, it's got Edward Norton in it.
It's not The Illusionist. I was talking about Prestige, the one with Christian Bale in it. Where they thought it was like the same person, but it was... They thought it was the same person, but it was a twin.
No, it's Edward Norton, and he's in a movie where he's a criminal. The guy committed a crime, and a lawyer's trying to prove him innocent, that he's innocent, and then he's actually playing the guy the whole time.
I don't know.
What do I do with this? Let's scoot over. I knew there's gonna be clues. Where's our things?
It's waiting, okay. Oh, you got it, damn it. Oh, fuck. You found them all.
No, there's still one left.
No, you found all three. It was just loading up. I was trying to look around for it. You notice up above, it kind of gives you hints as to what they are. Like it has like a drawing of a photograph.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
That I couldn't figure out. The little scratch. There was like a scratch like box. And I would never guess it was a panel.
So we found the secret room then.
Ooh, kinky in there. Oh, yeah. Samantha. Ooh.
Cherry,
Oh,
cherry.
hello, ladies. Looks like
Sins of the
Father
Father.
Rominsky was a regular customer. Fits the pattern.
Whoa. Words that kill. Ooh, Dress to Kill. We got a silver one. How did we get that one? I totally missed what she said. Just because they said Sins of the Father. I thought about that Metal Gear song.
I know.
father has some explaining to do.
Hey, how's it going? Anything at Las Palmas?
Finn was telling the truth. I found Rominsky's playroom.
Interesting.
Nothing fun about it. And it seems like the father had a thing for call girls.
Same as Calvary.
Plot thickens. All right, headed back.
Who do you think is the most cautious?
That's obvious. You should have figured that out earlier at the start of the game.
Should be me, but I voted for you. Considering I'm the one who didn't want to let the convicted
Detective Marnie?
I was the one who was like, let's be cautious before we entered the crime scene earlier.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
I'm really starting to think there's a
Yeah,
connection
you're the one that was
here with the
brave.
prostitutes
Charged
and trapper
in.
killings.
Let's do
Hillary
it.
might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, all right? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
Oh, now you want to come over. Never mind.
that's
Wrong
the
guy.
guy.
Detective Marnie. Hello.
This guy.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Come in.
It's a CSI worker. Creepy.
I bet you he's Adam Jones.
Could be. I kind of wondered that myself.
I'm calling it now.
I can't believe
That
how close
motherfucker's
I
Adam
was
Jones.
to
Hell, he
can't
was
even
looking
say
at
it
the
yet.
crime scene anyways.
Well,
How did he survive that bomb
You're
blast?
telling me.
That
Just
second
in a
bomb.
split second, and my God.
Hell, he looks like him.
You examined the trapper's rigs last time. How did this match up? Same guy?
Yes, I do believe it's the same trapper.
How can you tell?
Well, the rigging in his nose. I mean, the
Wanders
only
his
way to
eyes
describe
around.
it would
He
be
has something to hide.
artful, masterful, even.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
Talks weird too.
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some
Who is
digging.
doing his
The
Jesus
father there,
Christ.
Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well,
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
all right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you alright?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Back in 2012, when we took down Finn, he had a
really think it's
hostage.
him.
Daniela Cardenas.
I remember. She,
Disappeared with a little kid.
relevant?
Changed his identity. Joined the police precinct. So he knows everyone.
I don't know. I just had a feeling out of a hunch.
Have a feeling.
Anything more
Remember
than
this.
No, not
Remember
yet.
this chat.
I see.
It's probably nothing.
I see.
I don't know. Something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
Suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Daniela's another puzzle piece. A small one, but important. Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
See, he's acting weird as shit.
I'm sorry, I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
Something about him.
Only the friend who is most cautious can make this choice.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Why did I say it's falling?
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up.
That's not cautious. Should have been mean.
He's acting weird. I want to know.
You put yourself in danger.
I'll pull the gun out and shoot him in the dick. Ah! What's he doing? Back off. There you go. There you go. Yeah, girl. You think it's her now?
My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you. All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
Close the door. Ugh.
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the widow's house? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Yeah. It's not
My theory is becoming a little more stable here.
(8:23 p.m.) Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
You're missing something. You missed something.
No, we didn't. I found two things.
Marks
You found one.
spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious injury. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why?
A nanny.
Hey.
Now they talk about it.
Now what is that?
I find the important clues.
Son of a bitch.
Got you.
Gotcha. Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this? Oh my god. That's from the Widows. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine. Shit. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
The order we investigated affected things, because if we would have done this first, we wouldn't have had the hoodie connection.
Mm-hmm. If I didn't even go and check it out, see? Trust me sometimes. I know what I'm doing.
I can explain.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will. I will, just... Could you...
Start talking.
I needed to know.
Know what?
About you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ.
You too? I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. If you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
Oh my
right
God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who? For you to think that I could do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stalker.
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
How many parts are there?
I don't know. Let's see. Becky searched Lost Promises orphanage for father romantic spider. Becky visited Simon Hillary, asked if a woman could be behind the murders. Suspicious of Simon's behavior, Becky researched his background. Becky searched for clues at the scene of Calvary's murder to search for clues. A mysterious figure has kidnapped Judge Vanstone. So apparently that's Judge Vanstone we just saw seconds ago. Kind of a spoiler there. Could be Daniela Carnitas. Kind of almost looks like Felicity. Why are you wanting to back out? Or you want to keep going for another one?
Well, I didn't know how many there were. We do have the food we're going to eat, so let's try to do one more.
You want to do one more? Yeah, we can. Alright, guys. We are going to continue. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Finn took Becky to the house where Adam Jones was raised. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. The camera contained secret footage of Calvary's murder. Becky threatened her partner for not trusting her. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. The Undertaker's widow said the husband regularly used prostitutes. The chaplain used prostitutes too. She decided to check that this was Simon Hillary. Becky had a good look at the figure following her. Becky saw the same tracksuit in Simon Hillary's laundry room. Uh-oh. Becky prevented Finn from escaping. Finn returned to death row. Finn told Becky that his hostage was working with him during his arrest. Becky discovered that Simon Hillary has been following her. Digging into his background, she learned that he's stolen his identity. Bum, bum, bum. And yet we continue.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
And now?
Who do you think is the most observant amongst you?
I'm Ryan Seacrest. I just remembered his name. Gah. Nah. 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 $13 hours. I'm gonna assume there's 5 parts to this.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume. I don't know.
You still think it's me?
Like, I have to be honest, but it does kind of look like you, and that's not going to help your case.
If that was me on the footage, then why would I show it to you? I mean, why wouldn't I just kill you back at the cabin?
You kind of almost did.
Touche. The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Alright, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them and he sets up the trap?
The thing that I'm stuck on, where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom and the hoodie guy comes out. I did some digging on Simon Hillary.
What do you mean?
I kinda took a peek at his personnel file.
Took a what?
Then I found his high school yearbook online.
Becky, are you sure that's a good idea right now?
Well, maybe it wasn't the safest move, but whatever. It was worth it.
What'd you find?
I found Simon Hillary.
So?
That's Simon Hillary.
Wait, are you saying our Simon is not the Simon?
What if he stole this guy's identity?
But how?
The timeline fits. They'd be about the same age. And look, you can see a resemblance. Adam supposedly died in the fire, then pretty soon after, Simon Hillary starts his training. He's been following me since the briefing.
Simon? Or Adam, I guess?
Yeah. He knew I'd be looking into old cases, and that with enough digging, they'd lead me right to him.
Damn it. I'm not sure if there's enough here yet for a warrant.
No, he lied on his application. He's stolen someone's identity.
Okay, so he's a fraud. We could get him kicked off the force, but we still can't prove that he's a killer.
Shit. Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the Trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. The first target, the Undertaker. Met with a hooker the night he was killed. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. If it is Simon, maybe he's using a hooker to lure his targets into a premeditated murder site. Or maybe there's something we're missing. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone's out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
You know what to hit. I know you do.
What, relaxed? I don't understand why this choice matters.
Probably does. It's either it makes you feel like you could trust her, or it makes it feel, or you be on the cautious side. All right.
I'll cheers to that.
kind of had a...
Maybe
had a
Simon's
different
working
feeling.
with Daniela Cardenas. She could have been the hooker with Calvary.
Well, I guess it's possible. And they're trying to
me.
track her down, so maybe we'll be able to ask her.
Simon knew Jonathan Finn started talking, and then he killed Calvary because he knew everyone would immediately suspect me. Throw them all right off the scent. Christ. He's been right in front of our face this whole time. What? Felicity, what?
Well, a search warrant for Simon's house is out of the question. But there is another way.
Like?
He knows you, so you could call him up for a drink, and while he's out here and you've got your eyes on him...
Seriously? You want to break into his house?
Well...
Felicity, that's illegal.
But we'd know for sure.
No. I'm not breaking the law.
Felicity, I
It
don't
makes
think
you
either of us should be getting in that kind of trouble. There has to be another way.
My advice, sleep on it. Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
All right. See ya.
Smell you later.
Oh no, what about that? Bad move.
Oh no.
Oh, that's why.
Oh.
I cheers and I drank the drink. That's why I was like, what's the point? Why does it matter what I choose? It shouldn't matter. It mattered because I drank the drink. Oops. Hello.
Makes me wonder if... I think it makes me wonder if Felicity is the hooker.
No, it's not that girl that just showed up is.
Mickey Finn. No, I think she could be. That wasn't a girl either.
Check your email now.
Should have seen the. You should have seen the dude's face.
Whoever did this makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation. What'd she say? Threatened me. Us. All of us. She's out of control.
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
No. Should I?
It's been confirmed. They're two of the officers killed by the trapper.
Damn, you know...
What?
Marnie's been acting pretty odd. I hate to say it, but it kind of adds up.
I'm sorry.
Maybe just...
I'm leaning more.
What had happened there?
Simon is Adam Jones and Felicity's the hooker. Calling it. Calling it.
Good to see you again, Daniela.
Maybe it's only a three-parter.
Resisting arrest? Uh-oh. Somebody's in a bit of trouble.
Suck my nuts.
And hello. Finn's come clean. We know you want a real hostage back in 2012. Daniela, you've made some mistakes. But you were a victim. And your sister, I'm sorry about what you both went through. The system failed you. That made you angry, right? You wanted to make him pay. Is that what Adam Jones said he would do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. And it makes you a co-conspirator. Doesn't look good for you, but if you help us, we can help you.
Sure. He's the one who set it up. He told me what he did to the fuckers who hurt me and Izzy, but I have no clue where he is now.
You haven't seen him at all since the arrest.
I saw him once. He didn't recognize me. He looked all different, but I recognized him. Can always tell from his creep-ass eyes. Even all cleaned up.
Cleaned up how?
I don't know, he's like a cop doctor or something.
Detective Nelson, you're rescued.
We're right in the middle of this.
No.
Don't go anywhere.
There's been an abduction. Judge Van Stone. Witness says it was Becky Marnie who took him.
It's being framed. Being framed.
Who do you think is the most compassionate?
It's be important later. Alright? Don't.
I might get us killed, I don't know.
I don't think it's Becky. I don't think it's Becky. I think I know who Adam Jones is, and I think I know who the hooker is. Camera's watching again. And they got her dressed up as the hooker. She's getting framed. Alright. She's dressed as the hooker from the video. So they're trying to set her up. And I'm pretty sure, what's his face? Adam Jones was the guy dressed up as the waitress. Because that was a dude.
Oh god. Judge Vanstone? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh god.
What did she do to me? What did she put inside me, goddammit?
Who is she?
She? What?
Was a,
Who's she?
Was a woman, a goddamn whore. What has she done?
How's your head, Detective Marnie? They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the trapper, Becky.
Why are you doing this? Tell me why. Haven't you fucked with me enough?
Please, Detective Marnie. So vain. I don't give a goddamn about you. Sorry. If you will notice, there is a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races, the quicker the clock. Now, would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0? Game over. For anyone in, say, a 100-foot radius, give or take, which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now. Sometimes killing is the only option.
What?
You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your firearm for a reason. Stop his heart, stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead. That's your choice. And the clock's ticking.
So what did he say? Are you gonna get me out of this?
Only the friend who is most compassionate can make this
Oh
choice.
my god. You're gonna fuck us over. Stay, damn it.
What did he say? Could you get me out of this, please?
Oh god. Oh wait.
I didn't say kill him, I just said stay with him.
Oh,
No, I don't want to kill him.
I'm really sorry.
Don't shoot.
Why
No.
did she shoot him? I didn't say to shoot him. That's not what I wanted her to do. It just said stay.
No.
No, 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 don't.
Fuck. I can't do it. I can't.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Thank you.
I need you to stay calm, okay? Stay very, very calm.
What?
Do you understand?
Why? What's happening? Oh, God. Why in God's name?
Please, 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 just stay calm, stay calm. Shit. If the timer reaches 0, then we're both dead.
How much time?
Say reassuring. God damn it.
Not that much. But the calmer you are, the more time that we'll have to figure this out, okay? So stay
Should have
calm.
lied to him. So he could stop rushing.
So, if you take this phone out of me, it can't hurt me, right? You gotta get it out of me!
Maybe we just killed her. Maybe we just ended the game. That might have been it for the game. I don't know.
What a mess.
Simon Hillary.
God damn it. 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 Fuck. Should have lied to him to calm him down. So I was trying to get at with you. Well, she's dead. Now we're the black guy. He blew up the house. He's probably gonna get away with all this too. Then told Becky that his hostage was working with him. Becky had a drink at the bar. She woke up at Judge's hotel room alongside Judge Van Stone's trapped body. Becky refused to break the law to catch Simon. At the bar, somebody spiked her drink. Simon, of course.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home and tragically murdered. Detective Marty was killed in the explosion that killed Judge Vanstone. Officials have confirmed that Marty is considered a suspect in the slaying of fellow detective Jack Calvary. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
What's your face is still alive?
Don't matter. It's over. It's it. The trapper is still out there.
The police force. But I can assure you, we are taking every step, including a rigorous internal investigation, to ensure that this kind of travesty of justice will never happen again.
Simon was right here, in our station, the whole time.
Got away. I knew it.
I don't know how he did it. How we missed every sign.
Felicity was
I
behind
get
it.
cops around
I
here, let
know
alone
she
detectives.
was.
I already told you everything I know. Why don't you leave me alone? I didn't want any of this to happen. None of it's gonna bring my sister back. Do you understand?
Do you know someone named Simon Hillary?
Marnie, she's a tough nut to crack, and yes, she's got a lot of baggage, but I should have trusted her. She was right.
And what about the charges against her?
The charges? I think they're bullshit.
Most observant. You got the most trust questions, but damn it.
My bad.
Maybe we should have led. I don't know. I feel like if we lied to him, he would have calmed down. But you were like, "Yeah, I'll tell him." Katie Cassidy. Felicity Graves. Nelson.
Started going bad when I drank that drink because I'm thinking of the question. I'm
You
like,
should have been cautious.
why does this matter? Like, I didn't understand why it even mattered as a question. Is it because of the drink? They threw it out there like it mattered because of the characters that are there, the two characters that are there, but it had nothing to do with that. It had to do with the fact that we were in a bar.
This is how I was looking at it, right? Because of course, we already pegged that Simon, Adam was Simon, right?
Felicity's not the other one.
Felicity brought her to the bar. They went to the bar together. She sat there and hung out with them.
It's not Felicity.
And she sat there. And why was it that she takes the drink, whatever, and like almost their conversation goes to a complete stop and she walks away? She walks away to leave. Why all of a sudden, after she takes the drink, walks away and to leave?
I know, it's not Felicity
I don't know. Because she also...
You're going to have to replay this to try to get it.
Because also, there's two things. Felicity has a perfect build to be the hooker that was in there in the nanny cam video. Hairstyle,
So who was that
physique,
lady who sat
everything.
down at the bar after she passed out?
That was Simon. That was Adam. Drag. Yes. Which also, if it's not Felicity, okay, then, because in the camera you don't see the hooker and Adam in the same on the screen at the same time. So it could be possible that Adam's dressed as drag, kills what's-his-face, Calvary, goes into the bathroom, changes out back into fucking his street clothes, and does his thing and leaves like that. I just thought it was weird timing that Felicity gets up out of her seat after she witnesses what's-her-face drink the drink that was dropped off to her by fucking Adam and Drag. Just saying. We'll never know until the next time we play, because we don't have time to sit here and play another one. It took about 2 hours, or a little over 2. It was like about a 2 hour.
Definitely could do it again.
2 hour game. I'm totally down going back and doing this again down the line. Here on the stream. I actually had fun with it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Now, could you imagine? Because you could have more than 2 people playing this.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we had like a whole room of people like playing this? Like, God. Had like your family here in the same room, or like
Mom would like, this is something like my mom would be okay with.
or like get Kelly and them all into it. Jesus Christ. This would actually be kind of funny with Kelly. He'd be like, that motherfucker did it. Whoa! Why you just? Get your ass back in that?
Why?
Because it's still going. What are you doing? Hold on, she's bringing it back up. She thought, hey, I could turn off my.
The game's over.
Well, obviously it's not, because it's still like scrolling down. There you go.
It's just the credits.
I get that. Probably there's something at the end of the credits.
Where's my phone battery?
You know the trash bag's right there. You could put those, instead of sitting them on the ottoman right there, you could put them in the trash can. I don't know if you like to make a collection of those. Like you're trying to be like Stimpy here. God.
Sorry.
I should have pushed harder on you. I should have said, pull that fucking option back over to here to calm him down. Pull it over. You'd be like, no, you gotta do it this way. No, you gotta lie to him.
The reason we died is because we let him live.
Well, we let him live, but see, here's your thing. You were telling him the truth, right? He's already concerned. Like the heartbeat ticker is going by his heart, which is racing super hardcore fast, because he's like, oh shit, got a bomb strapped to me, I'm gonna die. And not to mention, I had a gun pointed in my goddamn face that she was gonna pull the trigger, and I have no reason why. And then like,
I wasn't gonna lie to the guy.
Well, yeah, but see, and that was the thing.
He could have panicked. If he knew you were lying, he would have panicked more.
Okay, like, would you tell a patient, like, if it was like, it was a life or death choice, right? And if you lied to said patient in order to keep him alive, like, calm him down, like, oh God, we have less than a minute, or should...
You're not allowed to lie to the patients.
God, you treat it wasn't gonna hurt him. It was gonna calm him down, so you could.
You can lie to a patient is if they're confused.
It was gonna calm him. It was gonna.
Confused. That's why they're freaking out.
It was gonna calm him down to give us a little more time to figure out what we were gonna do. But see, you told him, "Oh, we don't got that much time left," and he's like, "Oh God!" But if you told him, we got plenty of time, just relax, let's do this, right? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Heartbeat slows down, then you got time to do it. Because she had, like, you saw it before, she had like a minute, and then, like, you sat there and you told him, we don't got that much time, whatever, and you look again, it's like, at like 15, 20 seconds, and you're like, I know that wasn't a minute. A lot of people went into the making of this game. Thank you, Claire Bromley, Mashido Hakara, Simon Lively, John O'Brien, Tom O'Connor, Jason Stewart, Mark O'Connor, all the O'Connors. A lot of Irish people, I think. But I'm kind of sticking to my first theory. I think Felicity, and I think definitely Adam Jones was Simon, and I think Felicity was the hooker. I'm going to stick to that first one. If not, my second theory is he's playing drag as well. Adam plays drag. I can't believe that shit. Damn.
I'm not sure it would have really mattered with the whole hostage thing where he wanted us to kill the person. I feel like we were in a no-win situation there, so I really feel like the mistake was made drinking the drink. We wouldn't have drunk the drink.
That might have not triggered it. You're absolutely right. I mean, we could have fled, and Van Stone could have died, but a lot of other people probably would have died in the process too, and there was no actual possibility that we would have made it out. Oh wait, never mind. If we did flee, there's a possibility that he said on the phone call that there was no guarantee that he might trigger the bomb to go off already. You know?
Yeah.
If he notices you're fleeing. Because obviously the trapper likes to set cameras up to watch. Bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. I've still been debating on that whole, like, I keep looking at that futon at, whatchamacallit. Get it, like, switched out with the couch. Keep thinking about that.
Why do you think the futon would be better?
First of all, it wouldn't be sinking in. This is an old couch. Obviously.
Well, you sit in the middle of it. That's what the problem is.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like that before. It came from a family. This couch did. This wasn't like a hand-me-down. This wasn't like a hand-me-down from my family. I like picked it up from a Facebook ad. Like they were getting rid of it and I needed a couch because I had a futon at the time, one of those shitty like wired ones, right? It was just a wire going down through there that could easily bend because there's a shit ton of people that always just walk up and go plop their ass on it and just fucking breaking apart the metal, bending it and ruining it. So it was sinking everything in. So
is there a reason we're watching the credits?
Well, I don't know. I'm figuring there's something else.
Can't you skip it? There's a skip option.
Well, I think it's coming down to the wire here. Like, I don't know if there's like something at the end of like the very credits. You know what I'm saying? It's already hidden the special thanks part, so I think they're wrapping up here.
Jack Calvary is actually. Oh, that never mind. I see.
These are the Japanese voice talents.
We didn't get the Japanese version.
No, but I think you can set it to a different language for this.
So you ready to eat?
Oh yeah, I'll be ready after this. Not to mention, I think it'd be rude to cut off during the middle of the stream the credits. Though these credits do not beat out Mighty Number 9's fucking credit reel. Jesus Christ. You're so sniffly.
Can't hear that enough nose. There it goes.
Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Nope, it's wrapping up somewhere. It's wrapping up somewhere. What we got? See?
Whoa. You must have had some heck of a rat problem.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. I guess that will do it for Hidden Agenda. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, if you enjoyed the stream, you could definitely hit that follow button. Help us out. As I'm on the road to 200 followers. So far we are at 173. So, that being said, is there anything you want to say? Sound it off?
Sorry we didn't beat the game.
But, I think this is a fun one. I think maybe down the road we will revisit this.
Yeah, try to beat it.
Try to get
maybe we could do it like with
a good ending.
My
this
mom's
time.
here and stuff. That'd be fun.
Get some more people in it.
That'd be fun.
That'd
Competing
be
for the answer, because then you wouldn't have it's just the two of us, and we actually agreed on a lot of the answers.
Yeah.
So you notice how many
I didn't want to fight
overrides that we had.
And then there were some that were timed. there was a bar at the end that was timed, and I was like, God damn it, because I didn't. If I tied it, we probably wouldn't have got the right answer or right thing. So I was some of those I was forced into.
You could have overrode me.
I could have. I
You had
probably
like
should
13
have. I know I
things.
did. So. But anyways. But that'll do it. But yes, definitely.
It was a learning thing. We learned. We never played this type of game before, so
right.
we can learn it too.
So definitely, if you enjoyed the stream, hit that follow button. Be in the know. I'm also on Twitter at the same as the channel name, HCHecxz, where I post updates on the streams here, the schedules, all that jazz, and then just random stuff. Because that's what I do. You can always follow me there. I will be back.
Be actually later tonight.
I'll be at work.
Alright, we're back on there. Okay. I'll be back tonight with... I'm going to be playing The Girl and the Robot.
Cool.
Tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be playing that on the stream. So, guys, take care. It is April Fool's Day. She fooled me with this ending.
April Fools, we won.
No, we did not win. Don't trust them. You trust us, but I don't know about her. I don't know about her.
Well, that's the
She chose that
lesson from the game because
she
we
chose
drank
that
the
ending.
drink and we shouldn't
Yeah.
trusted.
But don't trust her. Just like you shouldn't trust anything that pops up on the internet today. Just saying. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Take care, and as always, we will see you on the next stream. Peace. Come on, you gotta do it too. Peace. Yeah.